Instead, we got
All right.
Raider versus Fatty Mikey. Oh,
Fatty Mikey?
that's
No,
gonna be-
that can't be. Fatty Mikey's dressed up as Thanos. Thanos, how do
Oh,
you say
that-
it?
oh, that's him?
that's him. Yes, I couldn't
Okay.
tell. So for those who don't know, we're running the Halloween meetup a bit late. So I would have worn my Kai cosplay if I had known. Apparently we canceled on Halloween, so if you see anyone in costumes, that's what's up.
my personal favorite.
We're having extended Halloween.
My personal favorite is Messiah in the clown costume. very fitting. All right, we got some Goldlewis versus Cristiano. And he's going to be going with the Giovanna. I've seen his Giovanna play a little bit. I've seen him play on ranked a little bit. He's pretty good. I've also seen Raiders Goldlewis. He's been doing a lot of work recently.
I see. I haven't been in a while. It's been about a month since I came to one of the no blocking, so both of these players are pretty new to me. Though they're somewhat familiar. I believe I recognize them. So you're probably more familiar with them than I am.
Just a little bit, because I missed a couple myself. All right. Had a really good first round going here. Giovanna, with the nice lead, has Raider in the corner, and it's not looking good for him. And that,
Sitting on a pixel, but he's got some meter to work with.
Ooh.
Nope.
Throws the coffin on Wake Up immediately and gets punished for it.
So this matchup's going to be a little odd, a little hard for Goldlewis in neutral, though that's often the case for Goldlewis.
Yeah.
If he whiffs a Behemoth Typhoon, a lot of Goldlewis is want to just kind of whiff Behemoth Typhoon, throw it around. If he gets a counter hit, he gets like 80% of your life. But doing this to Giovanna is very hard because Giovanna has a very good dash and she can act out the dash really quickly. So
yeah, she's an incredibly mobile character.
You're probably not gonna see a lot of whiffed Behemoth Typhoons, and if you do, you're gonna see a lot of dash punishes. See, we got Raider jumping around a lot. That's probably the smarter idea in this situation.
Yeah, you really don't want to get locked down by Giovanna no matter which character you are.
He just
oh my goodness.
put the coffin down. He said no.
Great answer to that air super there.
Okay, get in. Oh,
a counter hit. So nice clip on the extension there.
Got the throw. Not going to
grab.
go.
We got another.
Ooh, okay, OTG.
Never mind. We got the OTGs. I see you, Cristiano. He's been in the lab a little bit. All right.
Some characters cannot OTG off their throw. It's pretty rare, though. I think Soul Bad Guy is one of the ones that cannot. I didn't know that Giovanna could, so that's interesting.
Huh. I figured it was some characters could, some characters couldn't.
Yeah, I know Kai
I'm
can.
just not familiar with which ones can.
See, we saw an attempted punish on the whiff Behemoth Typhoon.
Yeah.
Fortunately, he could recover in time. Didn't get punished for it, but he had to block a fog slap. Going in, starting some pressure. He's gonna jump in. Got the gold burst from Cristiano.
Okay. Gonna go straight into the
right
super.
away.
Yep. And it's gonna break that wall. Nice damage on that.
Going in. Ooh. Safe jump into throw.
Yep.
That should kill.
Yes, it should. That's gonna.
Oh, not quite.
We got a pixel.
Goldlewis health. Gonna try to do some chip damage.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's the big one. That's gonna do a lot of damage.
That hurts.
Right back in the game.
Is this the turnaround that he needed? Oh.
Cross up. Oh my
Gets
God.
kicked in the back of the head by Giovanna. Quite unfortunate. He almost had that. He almost took that.
It was close. See a lot of jump D. He's gonna jump and press jump D a lot.
I'm guessing that's one of his more reliable
yes, it's one of his more
spacing
reliable
options.
Very difficult to anti-air, though not impossible, for sure. Couldn't block the overhead.
Oh goodness, that should be it.
That is Goldlewis's win condition. He gets in, he starts doing Behemoth Typhoon. It guard breaks on hit. You take a lot of chip damage if you block it, and if you don't block it, you die. So. Going in. Ooh, nice pressure.
No risk it, no biscuit.
True. Gonna spin the meter to get the knockdown.
Yeah.
Get some damage. What's the Oki? He's probably
gonna
gonna run up in meaty with 5k. No, we got air dash Oki.
Goodness gracious. Forces Raider to spin his burst.
Kicks right into the little drone. I forget what it's called. So Goldlewis is a bit like, he's a bit helpless in neutral until he has some time to build up his gauge. And once his gauge is built, he's probably going to summon the drone when he gets an opportunity in neutral.
That's kind of what I assume. He's a big boy. I assume he has trouble in neutral.
Yup. He's going to go in. He's putting the drone up, but he got kicked for it. You can interrupt the startup.
Okay. Tries to jump his way out of there. Gets clipped for it.
Here's where Giovanna wants to be, in the corner. Her strike throw game is incredible. You're going to see a lot of that.
What a brave challenge there. Does not get his way out of the corner like he wanted to, though. It's counter hit back in.
He's fighting for his life.
He really is right now.
He's like, let me out of this corner. I want out.
He's not fighting the good fight right now.
He's out. He's out.
All right, we made it out of the corner. Still gets counter hit.
Maybe not enough health left to spare.
And that back dash was abysmal. That did not go anywhere.
It didn't go anywhere.
And he still got caught for
Let's
it.
see if he can make some adjustments. He's got to jump in. No big confirm, though.
In this Behemoth Typhoon.
Yes.
In
More
this Behemoth Typhoon.
No confirm on the counter hit.
Top of the dome. Watch your feet.
Some pressure.
Oh,
Good. He's
yeah.
in. This is where you want to be. Ooh, that was an interesting drone placement. But it ended up letting Cristiano get out.
Yeah, it might not have been a great option there. Okay, another counter hit.
Damage is racking up.
Yep. Makes him spin that burst. Kind of has to. This is his last round anyway.
The cross up. You're going to see that a lot from Goldlewis. He gets a knockdown. He does jump, and I believe that's his JH. And it hits on both sides. You can see a lot of cross ups.
Wake up. Oh my goodness.
Got him. Does a lot of damage. So one thing I thought was interesting about that super is that if you do the powered up versions where you spin the stick, it gets slower. But the lowest damage one, which is the one he just did, it's actually the fastest one.
Yeah. Gotcha. I actually didn't know that about his super.
Neither did I until recently. There's a cross up. Good block.
Yeah. All right, Yellow Roman cancel. Tries to take his turn. Gets the counter hit.
Push him to the corner.
Yep.
Here comes the mix.
And it is party time.
It's not going to quite kill. But Raider's looking. It's looking dire for Raider.
Yep.
Whiff to Behemoth Typhoon. No punish. Thankfully.
Oh my goodness.
Nice. Putting those buffs to use. Oh, he's going for it. Did he block it? Did he block it?
I think he blocked it.
Did. No.
He did not.
It was the big one too.
Oh my god.
That super, if you get hit by the slow one, you will die.
I'm not straight up. That was sheer thievery. I'm with it.
It's Soul Bad Guy style. Well, I think I'll wake up super. And if it hits, I win the round.
just absolute robbery.
To be fair, it's like a 20 frame startup super if you spin it that many times, and he did.
So Cristiano was just out here pressing buttons.
Yes, it was no OSs on deck.
Okay, nice blocking the overhead, but it does guard break anyway.
That was a quick round.
That was very dominant from Raider.
Raider just needs to get in. He's in.
Okay, he's working his way in there.
Lots of Behemoth Typhoon. Just keep going.
Goodness.
Swing that coffin. Swing that coffin.
Cristiano does not seem to have an answer for this new wave of pressure. And as I say that, he fights his way out of the corner. His cross up. It is his turn now. Throws Raider into the corner.
What's Raider going to do? Usually we see him start jumping and pressing JD to try to escape.
Yeah,
there you go.
There you go.
Ooh.
All the way around.
The corner swap.
We swing it all the way around.
Cristiano's fighting his way out. Cristiano likes to get out of the corner by jumping and air dashing.
In this Behemoth Typhoon.
Yes.
Makes Cristiano spin the burst there, gets tagged with another one, and he just...
He pulled out the minigun.
He pulled out the friend.
I think it's the first time we've seen the minigun.
This whole set, yeah. Yes. Actually, I wanted to mention it earlier because I wanted to ask you what you thought if that, because I personally like the move. And I was wondering if it has a place in this matchup.
It is a very cool looking move. I think it's got very niche uses. I am not super familiar with Goldlewis, so I don't feel comfortable saying whether it has or does not have a use in this matchup.
Gotcha.
It does a decent amount of chip damage, which is probably why you saw him do it there.
Yeah.
It's hard to punish from full screen, but you can air dash punish it.
Okay. Oh goodness.
Typically, you want to spin your bar on the drone more often than not, but it has its places. I'm sure. I'm sure you've got strategies where you can make it work. The most common one is to chip people out.
Yeah.
And now that we've explained that, Raider is already down a game.
Thank you for coming to our TED Talk.
Yeah, thanks for coming to the TED Talk. Some pressure. Good block on the overhead. Lots of JD.
Cristiano refusing to let Raider make this comeback.
You've seen Raider switch into more of an active style of just jumping in and pressing buttons rather than whiffing.
Yeah,
Typhoon.
It's been working out for him so far. It's got him to this point.
It's good. It's difficult, somewhat difficult to anti-air Goldlewis because he's got such a low jump arc.
Yeah.
He's got some very good jump-ins. See? Very difficult.
Just like that, and that's
nice
going to be it.
Big damage.
All right, final game, final round. Let's go.
He's bringing it back.
That's what I'm talking about.
This one's been pretty good. All right. What's neutral looking like?
In this Behemoth Typhoon.
He's going to jump D, jump D, jump D. Nice anti-air. Got a little too predictable.
I mean, it's been working out for him so much. It has kind of become predictable.
There's the
like
anti-airs. You've got the anti-airs on deck now. We'll see what Raider does to counter this. Either push harder on the jump-ins or stay on the ground. We'll see.
Raider trying to take his turn back, takes a chunk of damage.
There's the JD again. Good stuff.
All right, it's Cristiano.
Tried to get the burst.
Okay.
There's Skyfish.
Oh goodness, there it is. There's the friend.
Ooh, Cristiano looking on danger. Gonna get into negative penalty and lose their meter if they don't keep it up.
And he drops the combo.
Oh, it's down to the wire. Dude, they both have burst on deck.
Yeah, I was about to say, do either of them know they have burst?
Amazing. He didn't need his burst.
The absolute MVP of the set, Jump D.
Yes,
ladies
exactly.
and gentlemen.
It can be very difficult to deal with, and he was spacing it very well. He was using it in spaces where Cristiano wanted to poke on the ground, and it was